Good morning, my Facebook peeps. I want to take you back for a minute. I want to take you on a quick journey into my past and something that I learned at a really hard place in my life. It's been a couple decades ago now. It's been a very long time, but I um, I was in an abusive marriage. My first marriage was uh, to say the least, rocky. It was a very devastating situation, and I had to do something to get out. And I did get out, but my first husband was trying to find me and my two small babies. And his goal was to kill us all so that we would all be together. Okay, I want you to wrap your mind around. I am running for my life. I am worried that he's going to find us and that he is going to take us out. And I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. We have the clothes on our back and I have my sweet babies. And I found myself in the back of a warehouse. Now, little disclaimer, this is not pretty, so if you need a peppy thing this morning, this is not it. This is real though. When I was in the back of the warehouse, my babies didn't have anything to like lay down on. There was a concrete floor, and I got some cardboard boxes and I put them on the floor, and I had to lay my babies down on that cardboard to keep them off the concrete. And I'll just be honest, that was such a devastating time in my life. It was such a horrible, horrible time because I couldn't sleep. I had to stay awake and protect us and make sure that we could get away if we needed to. But during that time of being devastated and just, it still takes me back. It still makes me very emotional because laying your baby down on the floor to go to sleep like that. I know there's a lot of moms and dads out there that have had similar experiences, and it's not easy. But the thing that I learned at that point was that we could get through anything. We didn't have to stay there. We didn't have to stay in that spot. And it was then that I decided that, I grew up pretty poor. I grew up in um, in a very poor area. We lived in like assisted living housing, and we lived. We when I was a child got you know food stamps, or we wouldn't have eaten. And so I came from a really hard place, but then to find myself putting my babies to bed on that floor was was just devastating. But I will say that that is the time that actually made me realize I didn't have to do that anymore. I had to figure out money. I had to figure out what to do, how to change, how to change, my life, because my babies didn't deserve that. And so that was a short period of time in our lives that my life doesn't even resemble that anymore. And people look at me when I try to encourage them sometimes, and they think, what do you know about, you know, struggles or anything? Because they have the perception that I am at a very successful place in my life and I don't have any idea about struggles. Well, here's the thing. I think I am at a great place in my life, but I have had plenty of struggles. I have had plenty of things happen in my life. So, what I want to encourage you today, I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know where you're at in life. I don't know what you're lacking, but decide today that you're going to figure out how to do something different. You're going to figure it out because it is figure outable. It is possible to change where you're at. It is possible to change what it is you're doing. It is possible. And I think it's very important for people who have come to the other side of that to be able to come back and tell you, you absolutely can change your situation and change your life. You know, I don't have all the answers. I still don't have all the answers. But I do know that I have a 100% survival rate. All the things that have been so hard in my life have not taken me out of this life yet. So please be encouraged today. Be encouraged that, you know, you need people to surround you that can help you with the answers. We're here. Our goal is to help people create sexy businesses for sexy lives. And a sexy life is one that you have stability and that you have the ability to spend time with your kids and not work all the time. And a sexy life looks like a lot of things to a lot of people. So don't hesitate to reach out to us. Don't hesitate to reach out to others that you know that, you know, if you're struggling, just remember it's for a season. You really do have the ability. God gave you the ability to be able to get past whatever it is you're going through. I love you guys and happy Friday.